Peace, y'all, back at it. We are going in for the win, still moving. Midheaven in Sagittarius. Yes, we moving. Yes, the big old planet that's ruled by that good old Jupiter. Yes, we going in. Shout out to everybody still learning itself, still understanding where we coming from. If you want to know what that good old Midheaven is all about, the Midheaven MC in astrology is one of the most important points in the natal chart. It represents your career, public image, life, goals, and reputation, essentially how you're seen by the world and what you aim to achieve in your life. It is located at the top of the chart, the 10th house cusp, and is connected to your social status, ambition, and legacy. The Kueli IC in astrology, also called the 4th house cusp, represents your roots, home, private life, and emotional foundation. Let's go in. Midheaven in Sagittarius, and you know the opposite of Sagittarius is Gemini. So you grew up around Gemini characteristics. It was a lot of things that kept your mind stimulated. You gotta love that Gemini energy. It has to be stimulated with doing a million things at once. A lot of things were happening as you grew up. Not all negative. It's not negative. Just because a lot of things happen don't mean it's all negative. It was a social environment. You learned to socialize very early. Your parents taught you a lot about communication. A lot of information was gathered, and you definitely moved around a lot. Remember that Gemini energy is very curious, so you learned a lot at a young age. Your parents talked to you about life early. Man, that's good. This is a great placement. You had to expand your mind fast growing up. Your imagination was very big, and you could have talked to yourself. Like, you probably had imaginary friends and all that. You had a pretty good childhood, I would say. A lot of things were happening to keep you stimulated when you were young. Your environment brought you a lot of information. So when you was young, you got a lot of information. So having a Midheaven in Sagittarius in how everybody see you, your IC, your public persona, your MC, your Midheaven, that Midheaven in Sagittarius, coming from all that information that you learned so much, your public persona comes off very philosophical and very smart. All the information you learned when you were young, you put into a career or business, and you become extremely good at it. You can become or became extremely good at it. If you're not even knowing that you have this placement, you probably was doing a lot, and you got a lot of things done. You are very smart at whatever you choose to do. This is a super great placement. I kind of wish I had it. All the information you learned when you were young, you put into a career or business, and you became extremely good at it. It would be best you start your own business, because you don't want nobody telling you what to do. You need your freedom. Sagittarius energy needs their freedom. You need to be able to do what you want with the freedom of learning and traveling. Learning a lot from when you were young makes you a great teacher. Having a Midheaven in Sagittarius, it makes you a super great teacher. All that information you got, and you still just learn it. Yo, you will be a great speaker, great teacher. Whatever you do, it will be super great. Just choose. It would be best to choose a couple of them, not just try to dive into so many, because it can really confuse you, and you don't want to go that way. You can make good income from teaching philosophical topics as well. Remember, you are very lucky in your career path with that Sagittarius energy. Listen. Try not to overindulge. Try not to overindulge in trying to choose too many things at once when it comes to your career. Choose those I would say it's like 2 or 3, because Sagittarius is broad. That energy is broad. So choose the ones that you love the most, and they're super easy that you can do. Choose those and work with those, because you don't want to keep trying to dabble in everything, and it'll be too much for you. Make sure you have good patience. Remember, you like to do it all. Make sure you have good patience, of course, with people and the things you do. You can also use your speaking abilities to help you on a career path. Watch out for haters. They're going to be out there because they see how good you are at what you do. They like, yo, man, I can't even do that. So you know how to do it. They can hate on you. So you got to watch out for that. And when you in your career path and you making all these you're making good decisions on what you're doing, watch out for them haters, man. They're going to be there. So you're really good at what you do. So just watch out for the haters. Shout out to the Midheaven and Sagittarius. Shout out to that Sagittarius energy. Oh, I love it, Sagittarius energy. Shout out to everybody still loving themselves, still understanding where we're coming from. Good people, I need you to study your birth chart. Study your birth chart so you can watch out. So you can watch out for the haters. Shout out to everybody learning themselves, man. We going in every day. Learn yourself. Good people, I need you to like, comment, and subscribe to the page. And yes, love and learn yourself. Peace.